Because your beliefs either drive you to give you 100% or they stop you from even trying. But even if you believe in yourself, I can, your results will never change until you change your strategy. So the second thing is strategy. Everyone say the word strategy. Strategy. So therefore, I told myself one thing. If my sister Vanessa, okay, can score 8 A's, I was okay. I must find out what is a strategy. So I started reading a lot of books, attending a lot of courses on learning techniques. Learning about how to memorize things, how to read effectively, how to make notes, how to prepare for exam, how to motivate myself. I learned all these strategies like NLP. Have you heard of NLP? Neuro-linguistic programming. I learned it when I was 13 years old. It's how to program your mind to motivate yourself. Okay? So I learned all these techniques, and I went back to school. Ready to take it on. Like 300. Okay. And I went back to take a lot of what? Action. Guys, make one thing. You must take what? Action. There's no shortcut to hard work. A lot of people, they look at a lot of my testimonials, my past students, from the bottom of the school, topping the school, scoring like 9 A1s, and they say, wow, your program is a miracle. I say, no, this program is not a miracle, and there's no such thing as a miracle program, agree? But, and the other thing I always say to students is, I cannot change you. There's only one person who can change you, who's that? And I cannot motivate you, you can motivate yourself only. So the students who do very well, they put in a lot of effort. Don't think you come to my program, I think the magic one goes ding. It doesn't happen every time. You've got to take action, right? So when I went back to school, I took a lot of action. And one of the first actions I took was this. For the first time in my life, I set what? Goals. How many of you got goals in life? How many got dreams? What's a dream? You got no dream, only got nightmare. Okay? So I started to set goals, right? Last time when I was young, I had no goals in life. My father used to ask me, Adam, your exam coming, no? What result will you score? Huh? Pass, huh? Pass only, huh? Yeah, don't fail only. That was my goal, don't fail, okay? But the moment I begin to believe in myself, and I have more confidence, I set bigger goals. And I set 4 goals in my life at the time. My first goal was this, At first I was in the bottom of my school, right? Everyone laughed at me, right? What do you think was my first goal? To top my school. I told myself, in 1 year I will top my school. I wrote my goal down, I pasted it on my wall, and every day I look at it. And my stepsister came in, she laughed at me. No big deal. I said, what? She got ping you. I said, never mind, it's the first step, okay? So my second goal I set was more challenging. And my second goal was to get to the #1 junior college in the whole of Singapore. And in that year, 1991, it's called Victoria Junior College. And my third goal was to prove my father wrong. Because my father always told me, Adam, there's no way you can get to NUS. No way, especially if you're Chinese. I told my father, I'll make it to NUS. My goal is to go to the business administration. That was my dream. He said, you siao. I said, do it. And my fourth goal is to become a millionaire. I told myself, I'm going to have self-millionaire, I'm going to build all my own, I'm going to create an empire in Singapore. He said, you siao, you. Okay. But I didn't get up. And I went back to school. Now let me ask you this. When you have goals in life, when every morning you wake up with a goal, right, does it change your behavior? Yeah. Like last time in class, when the teacher was teaching, you know what I'll be doing? But this time, because I had a goal to top my school, I pay 100% what? Attention. Did I understand everything? How did you understand? But this time when I don't understand, you know what I do? I ask and she said, shut up! Then last time in class, right, as she was teaching, right, I'll be drawing a lot of cartoons and pictures. But this time in class, right, I'll also draw pictures and cartoons. But using this thing called mind map. Have you ever heard of mind mapping? Alright? Now it's very popular. I'm sure all of you have learned it in school already, right? But when I first learned it last time, in 1987, right, no one in Singapore has heard of it. I was one of the first students to ever draw mind map in Asia. So I was like drawing this mind map, and my teacher was teaching me, and she, oh Adam, why are you drawing spider in my class? I said, it's not a spider, it's a mind map. What the hell is a mind map? I said, teacher, it's a way to increase my brain power. What for? I said, teacher, I'm going to top the school. Now, do you think my teacher was very encouraging? She said, you can do it, boy. And she said, you got fever, are you? But I can tell you this, it was not my teachers who was the most discouraging. Do you know who was the most discouraging? No, my friends. Because last time after school, I always go with my friends to the arcade, you know arcade? Land gaming. I used to like land game for 5 hours a day. But this time after school, they said, hey, chill like arcade. I said, no, stay back to work. Then they said, study for what? I told my friends, I want to go to VJC. They look at me, see me lying. See me lying in Hokkien means what is that? Because, you know what? And I told them Victoria Junior College. And you know what my friend said to me? I remember to this day, they say in Hokkien, Adam, people from our kind of school cannot go JC one. You go poly very good already. Because in the history of my school, how many students been to JC? 0. The top student can go poly only. Most of them will either go IT or drop out of school. That was the culture of the school. principal, right, she knew me. Okay, you know what she said? Adam, I admire your courage, but you're being unrealistic. Why do you aim from Tampines JC? It is more easy to get. VJ is out of your league. Now, here's the thing. In life, right, when you set goals to bring your life to the next level, will there be people who say you cannot do it? Yes or no? Yes. There will be people who discourage you. And when that happens, you have a choice. You have a what? Choice. You can choose to listen to all these people. When they say you cannot do it, you can say, heck, you know. Maybe like a sheep, be influenced by them. Or you can choose to prove them what? Wrong. Prove them wrong. So, for me, by nature, I'm a very rebellious person. I'm a kind of person, the more I say don't touch, I touch one. So the more they say it cannot be now, the more motivated I was to prove them wrong. So I really studied very hard. I applied all my strategies. In 1 year, did I top the school? Yes. No, I didn't. Let me be honest with you, I didn't. And I always tell my students this, when you set a goal, do you always achieve the goal? No. The answer is no. In fact, most of the time you will not achieve the goal. But even if you don't achieve the goal, so what? By having a goal and that excitement drives you to work towards it, will it definitely improve? So in 1 year, I did not top my school. But from the bottom, right, I shot up to the top 20th position. Yeah, pass my Chinese? Yes. No, I still fail. I'll be honest, I still fail. But this time, I didn't fail 15 upon 100. I feel like 40 plus upon 100. I feel with pride. Not effort, but there is hope. So the next year, I set my goal again. Next year, did I top the school? Also didn't. But again, improved to the top 10. And then I passed my Chinese. Alright? And then next year was O-levels. My goal was to score 6 points, which is 6 A1s. Did I score 6 points? No. I scored 8 points. But it was a record from Bingley Secondary School. So I topped the whole school. Okay? Then I went to Victoria Junior College, went for my A-levels. And then got straight A's for A-levels. Went to NUS Business School. When I went to the business school, what's my next goal? To top the whole business school. And my father came up to me, being negative as usual. You know what I said? Son, last time in Bingley, you can top your school. But now NUS, I cannot really. Then look at my father and said, but why you say cannot? I said, Adam, you must understand. Last time in Bingley, it's not because you're smart. But all your friends so stupid. But now he said, in NUS, you're competing among the best of the best. You cannot beat them one. And the person, the more he said, cannot I'll show you. Right? So I look at all the RI people, all the Chinese, I will beat all of you. Okay? So I studied really hard. Okay? In 1 year, did I top the whole business school? No, I didn't. But I came quite close. Okay, I came quite close, right? Within the first year, I was ranked the top 1% in the whole university. And I was a pioneer in the NUS Talent Development Program, which is the gifted program in NUS. Okay, I got to the gifted program. And I studied so fast, I finished my 4 years honors degree in 3 years. And I was on the thesis every single year. Alright? And I tell you this story not to impress you, not to show off to you, but to impress upon you one thing: dreams can come true. No matter where you are in your life right now, people have been looking down on you. You could be at the bottom, the worst, the pui class. But if you got a dream and you got a strategies and you're willing to work hard, everything is what? Possible. And when I train students, some students they come to me and say, Adam, do you think I can be as good as you? You know what I tell them? Don't even try. I say you should try, right, to be even better than me. You know what I believe one thing. The hallmark of a good teacher is to train people who are better than you. Agree? Yep. If not, you are a lousy teacher. Because as a teacher, you've taken many years to learn something. But as a good student, you learn in a shorter period of time. You cut short a learning curve. And today, I'm very proud to say one thing. You can read through all my testimonials. Many of my students, right, have far beaten me in a short period of time. For me, my O-levels, what did I get? I only get 8 points, right? Today, my students are getting 2 points. 1 point. 3 points. Topping the whole of Singapore. My A-levels, I only scored 4 A's. Later, I can show you a lot of testimonials. My students, 5 A's, 7 A's. For A-levels, no. And it's a difference there now. And can you see exams now are easier? They're not easier, they're actually more difficult. For me, I've only got an honors degree, right? I've got so many students now taking masters, no. And I've got one student taking her PhD. She taught her entire PhD cohort in chemical engineering. Some of you saw the testimonial just now, I showed it up. Her name is Doris. Okay? Now, people ask this question, is your program only for people, right, who want to like score 10 A1s and all that? The answer is no. I've got students who come, right, who, I share one thing. I've got even students who come up in jail for assault case. 18 months probation, sent to jail for 1 year. They come out, they refuse to go back to school. The parents send them to this program, they turn their life around. Not to close rates, but at least, right, to get back to school to finish their O-levels. Let me just show you some of these things. And these are not my top students. But I want to show you, by the way, this is Doris. She did so well, she got a scholarship from NUS to skip her masters, to do a direct PhD. And every single subject, she has scored straight A's for PhD. You know what difficult it is? Chemical engineering. Okay? Let me show you some of these things. Like this person, okay?